Arthur Berry, born 1925, playwright and local artist in the Staffordshire Potteries.
The people I'm drawing, I would want to find a way that they would have seemed to have drawn themselves. I wouldn't want to be, if Rubens had been drawing, he was drawing courtiers. The manner and the nature of his line would be a courtier's line. If Michelangelo was drawing, he would draw like a god. But if I am drawing, these men are not gods. They wouldn't know Michelangelo from the ice cream man. They wouldn't know Rembrandt from a racehorse. But you see, I've got to get inside them, and if they are Flash Jacks from the street, Flash Harrys, I've got to make it like a Flash Harry's drawing it. If they are, an old mumbler from the street, I've got to make it like an old mumbler. If it's a nut, I've got to try to make it like a nut. I've got to come from inside out all the time. It's not me outside drawing these. I wanted more and more to get in and to be inside, making it from an outsider, an empathy, a sensual empathy with the nature of the subject. This is, of course, my journey into this has been that one. From being a student to being this. This is a sort of journey from, this is why I must know my subjects. I must over-know them. I must know them, be with them. Not separate, not a man that goes and looks at them. I must live with it all around me. It's the only thing I can really do that.
In 1943, exempt from war service on medical grounds, he studied at the Royal College of Art.
3 years of some kind of, I remember them like a dream, like a paradise it was to me. And that time I can hardly think it ever happened to me. But it was a hermetic, a sealed-off place. A sealed-off place when you thought what was happening in Europe, the hell of war in Europe. And at the Royal College of Art, in a little place in Ambleside, we were all talking about Sir John Everett, Millet, and people of that kind. It was a very strange little pool of life that we were involved in. The world in which I come from, the world of 30 years ago, 40 years ago, in this place like Smallthorne, if everybody had got another £5 a week and leave it at that forever, it would have done me. It was a rich and marvellous place, that, you see. It was where the edges of the country, the old stone farms and stone walls, and up that bank it met the chip shop. It met the chip shop and the picture palace from the town, and there's just a marriage there between the town and the country, which is splendid. There's everywhere you'll find it, cobbles and gate corners and different kinds of brick surfaces, different kinds of concrete surfaces, different things changing all the time. Watch it, bits of wood, nails and nail scars and edges of things, look, sticking out there. Quite splendid. The richness of such a surrounding is, very, very fertile to my mind. It left a depth and a silt in it that I've worked from ever since. The colours of bricks, clay and fire and time, and black mortar, black ridged mortar. You look at it, it's crumbling, and yet never crumbles, never collapses. This was little crucifixions, little crosses everywhere, splendid, really. Here. People with faces like porridge or noses like old dartboards, like the wall. This is the stuff to give me. I don't know anything else. I'll never find its equal. It really is happiness for a man, the happiness for a person to have that around his life and in his life, things like that. Hello.
Who's in there?
You can't have Hamlet in the Daily Express in the morning, can you? It isn't there. Or Lear in the midday sun. No, there's a place. There's a time for summer and a time for winter. There's a time for looking at the Tintoretto. I think there was a time when the Tintoretto or the Michelangelo hadn't ought to be about.